guys. So I've just dropped Oliver off at school, and I've been in the studio this morning, just been thinking really. I posted something on Facebook and Instagram yesterday that said something along the lines of, you've got to know where you're coming from to know where you are now. So in terms of the personal journey, so I've been through quite a lot this last year. Had some really tough times, had some really great times, but I feel as though I'm now starting to get to a place in my journey and in my life where I can say, you know what, I've actually achieved some of the stuff I want to achieve. My dad gave me some great advice a few months ago when I was having a particularly tough time, saying, look, write a bucket list. You know, what do you want to achieve in life? What do you personally, not from a business sense, not photographically perhaps, but from a personal sense, what do you want to do? Because you can work as hard as you like, but if you've got nothing that you want to do with that, you know, whether it's money you earn or time you earn or whatever that might be, what's the point? So, you know, it took us a while to figure out what I wanted and, you know, what's important to me and what I want to do. And, you know, things like I've always wanted to go to Venice, and one of them was to attend Fashion Week. So I did in my head, me in London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, you know, one of the big ones. But you know what, last week I attended Newcastle Fashion Week. It was awesome. So I feel great today that I've sat and thought about it. I've managed to take something off my list. So sometimes, you know, you can feel life's tough and things are getting really heavy, and it can be hard to see the wood for the trees somewhat, to say, you know, is it worth it? Is it worth all this hard work? But I've made a point this morning of sitting and reflecting and thinking, you know what, it is. I've achieved a lot. I've achieved a lot of what I wanted to achieve. My work-life balance is the best it's ever been at the minute. I'm spending so much more time with my kids through some personal choices I made. I'm having much more quality time with my wife. And I'm doing a lot more projects that are for me. You know, I'm shooting in a minute what I want to shoot. I'm creating something that I want to create. I'm building something in the studio that I've got the vision to create, and I'm feeling great with this at the minute. Will you just start again? You know that I would love to see you next year. I hope that I am still alive next year. You know that I would love to see you in that dress. I hope that I would live to see you undress. So this is going to sound really sad, but I'm absolutely amazed at this little product I bought yesterday. So it's off Amazon. It costs us £9.56, I think it was, that price, free delivery. And it's a power pack for the iPhone. And I realise I'm absolutely late to the market with this. I never bought one of those plug-in charge-up things you can have out and about. But it's been a nightmare, particularly since I've started vlogging and using my mobile phone, and my battery dies literally by 11 o'clock every day. I have to charge it up when I'm at the studio, if I'm out and about. I can't go without my phone because all my business is done on my phone. So I bought this, like I said, just shy of £10, got it delivered next day, and it charges my phone battery twice from one charge of this, which is just phenomenal. I'm blown away with it. And you just think, well, if these guys, made in China, can get this 2 times 2 full charges of an iPhone battery, why can't Apple do this? Doesn't make any sense, but you know, it's a bit big and a bit bulky for what it is, but awesome product, and it means I've always got battery. So it's Thursday today, just come to the studio this morning to catch up on a bit of editing, send some files through. Then we're heading off to Digitalab today for a tour of their lab, to look around, see what they can offer, see what they do, see some of the products that they make. So they're coming on board as one of the studio partners to us to do with our year-long course, which we're looking to launch next week. I'll launch all the details next week anyway. So I'm meeting with Steve and Andy, all my colleagues here in the studio this afternoon after we've been at Digitalab. Hopefully I'm going to try and convince them over a Chinese buffet. So we're going to try and roll it, iron out all the details that we just need to confirm. We've got some great guest speakers involved in that from different industries, so accounting specialists, copyright law specialists, all that sort of thing, who can come in and give some real expertise and some real input into some of the areas that I don't necessarily know enough about to be able to preach about them. I can teach the photography side, but the business side is far more qualified people who can give some really, really good advice to people. So looking forward to getting all the details for that. Also all of them released next week, and then we'll start booking people out for the September launch. So it should be it should be an interesting day. I'm looking forward to it. And I've got an engagement shoot tonight, and then I'm shooting to come back to the studio after that at 8 o'clock to shoot some headshots for a young actor. So full on day, all in all. So we're looking forward to it.
I think it's time we compiled a list of places where we shouldn't go. Now is not the time to lose your voice. Everyone should have a choice, and if you should ever fall.
So just finished with tour through a Digitalab, so great time, great products in there, lovely people in there with Jill and Jeff. So some fantastic products to come, so keep an eye out on the blog and on the year-long course what we're going to be offering.
If you're scared, my beliefs will make you drown. You so scared that you're just gonna let it happen. You so scared that you're just gonna let it happen. You so scared that you're just gonna let it happen. You so scared that you're just gonna let it happen. If you're gonna talk about the things I need, then you're gonna have to find out what they are. You remind me of a time when I was boring. I recall a time when you could slip your noose. I wash my hands of you, Matthew won't hit to the ground. I have to ask myself, when am I gonna learn? I know you'll be content in the right line of employment.
So Friday night, just up in Chinatown, Newcastle. For a great meal with my brother-in-law and my dad, who's lost somewhere inside. Say hello, fellas. Hello, fellas. Where's Adam? Woo! So, beautiful meal. Got a few more bits to do tomorrow, so keep an eye out and we'll see what we're doing about tomorrow.
I start choking, I prefer to keep my eyes wide open. Ballerina poses get you nowhere. Patience is a virtue when you're near me. I wash my hands of you, Matthew won't hit to the ground. I have to ask myself, when am I gonna learn? I know you'll be content in the right line of employment. I never held you, you never hold me. It's happening all over again. I try and tempt you, you say I'm deluded.
Good morning guys, it's Saturday morning, back in the studio this morning, so it's like 10:30 or 11 now. Went out for a few beers last night with my dad, my brother and my brother-in-law Adam. Had a great time. You've seen a few of the clips already from last night, so went for a beautiful Chinese, although I wanted to go for a Chinese buffet for a second day in a row. We found a beautiful restaurant, set meal for 4, a few beers, happy days, great night. So feeling a bit worse for weight today. So you can see behind us, I've got a blank chalkboard wall. We've got a big shoot on Tuesday, so today I'm pretty much building the set for that. So I've got some wallpaper, I've got some dust sheets, I've got some furniture. We've created something really, really cool, really ornate. Got a light that's pure window behind me, so natural lights, and then bring in some more creative lighting for that. So I'll be doing a whole video just on that shoot, so keep an eye on that. I hope you've all had a great week, I know I have. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, enjoy it, and I'll speak to you next week.